Welcome to tonight's presidential debate. We have James and Trump with us. Let's start with our first question. James, you're first. What's your plan to fix the economy? Thank you, moderator. My plan is to create jobs, reduce taxes. I'll not trade our country's future for a bag of rice.
That's rich coming from you, James. At least I have experience trading bags of rice. My plan is to diversify our economy, invest in education, and make sure our leaders don't forget their plans.
All right, let's move on. Next question, what's the most pressing issue facing our country, Nigeria? That's easy. It's the lack of good Wi-Fi. I mean, think about it. With good Wi-Fi, we can solve all our problems. Even Trump's rice trading skills won't be needed.
Well, James, it seems you're still stuck in the 21st century. Our most pressing issue is actually the lack of good jollof rice in the Aso Rock.
All right, let's move on to the next topic. Trump, you've been criticized for your involvement in the slave trade. How do you respond to these criticisms?
Well, I think it's unfair to judge me based on the standards of today. I was a product of my time, and I did what I had to do to survive.
That's a pretty weak excuse, Trump. You were a wealthy and influential man, and you chose to use your power to exploit and oppress others.
I was also a businessman, James. And I did what I had to do to succeed.
Success at what cost? You were involved in the slave trade, Trump. That's not something to be proud of.
I'm not proud of it, James. But I'm also not going to apologize for something that was legal at the time.
All right, let's move on. James, you've been criticized for your lack of experience in politics. How do you respond to these criticisms? Well, I think it's time for a change. We've had career politicians in office for too long, and look where it's gotten us. I'm a fresh face with new ideas, and I'm not beholden to any special interests.
That's easy for you to say, James. But I've spent my entire life in public service. I know how to get things done.
Oh yeah. Well, I've spent my entire life as a regular person. I know what it's like to struggle to make ends meet. And I'm not going to forget that when I'm in office. All right, time's running out. Let's move on to our final question. What do you think is the most important issue facing our country, Nigeria, today?
I think it's the economy. We need to create more jobs and stimulate economic growth.
I think it's education. We need to invest more in our schools and make sure every child has access to quality education. All right, that's all the time we have. Thank you, James and Trump, for participating in this debate. Thanks for having us. And remember, folks, when it comes to experience, I may not have a lot, but at least I'm not a slave trader.
Oh, so now you're a comedian, James?
Hey, someone's got to bring some humor to this debate.
Have a wonderful day, Sir James.
Same here, Sir Trump.